Good day. Today is about green building. What is green building? A green building is a building that, in its design, construction, or operation, reduces or eliminates negative impacts and can create positive impacts on our climate and natural environment. Green buildings preserve precious natural resources and improve our quality of life. This requires close cooperation of the contractor, the architects, the engineers, and the client at all project stages. The green building practice expands and complements the classical building design concerns of economy, utility, durability, and comfort.
There are a number of features which can make a building green. This includes the efficient use of energy, water, and other resources, use of renewable energy such as solar energy. Energy efficiency brings a variety of benefits. This includes the reducing of greenhouse gas emissions, also reducing demand for energy imports, and lowering our cost on a household and economy-wide level. Next is the pollution and waste reduction measures and the enabling of reuse and recycling. Waste management can cut overall production cost in the long run. So, recycling helps to conserve our natural resources such as glass, plastic, paper, and also oil.
Beijing National Olympics in Beijing, China, also known as the Bird's Nest, is a national stadium that was built for the 2008 Summer Olympics held in China. It was designed by Swiss architects Pierre de Meuron and Jacques Herzog, along with Chinese architect Li Shangang. It is a great example of biomimicry architecture. Biomimicry is the imitation of the models, system, and elements of nature for the purpose of solving complex human problems. They collaborated into making biomimetic design of the stadium, hence the bird's nest-like appearance of the structure. National Olympics shows the effort of China into making a sustainable and eco-friendly structure. China plans to reduce the carbon dioxide emission during the Olympics. Thus, the feature of the structure was made to offset those greenhouse. The design includes planting trees around the stadium and also equipment of solar generators. The 90% of lighting outside the stadium and also the entire hot water supply are powered with solar energy. Not only that, the stadium also includes a rainwater collection arrangement, a natural ventilation system, and a clear roof with inflatable cushions made from ethylene tetrafluoroethylene, which is a kind of a plastic that increases light and heat penetration that allows gas to grow inside the stadium. The National Olympics eventually became a tourist spot and event place for sports competition.
One Central Park, Sydney, Australia. One Central Park, a dynamic living point of interest in what was once a neglected brewery site in downtown Sydney. One Central Park combines a number of sustainable designs, strategies generating one of the most environmentally efficient residential towers in Sydney to date. One Central Park has already received many numerous awards for innovation and sustainability. This includes the 2014 Best Tall Building in Asia and Australia and 2014 Best Tall Building in the World from the Council for Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat, as well as the 2014 LEED Award. Also, 1 year since completion, the iconic One Central Park is both literally and visually flourishing, with many planted flowering varieties in bloom and residential and retail areas bustling with life.
Master means spring or source in Arabic. In order to plan and develop a sustainable city, they've gathered top scientists in the world. A team of scientists, architects, engineers, and other professionals made it possible for Master City to house up to 50,000 people in a sustainable way while having a zero carbon footprint. The foundation of the city was made of recycled metal waste and steel, while 96% of the generated waste from the construction was recycled and reallocated. The buildings were designed to reduce water and energy consumption by 40%. So instead of burning fuels, it runs on renewable energy through the use of photovoltaic panels, also known as solar farms. Aside from Master City's 54-acre solar farm, every roof is covered with solar panels. On top of them, the buildings made use of reinforced vitrified concrete, which is a mix of fiberglass and concrete that is composed of sand, a component that is plentiful in the Emirates. The insulators that were used in the buildings are designed to bring daylight in rooms without letting in any heat. Lastly, the buildings minimize the use of air conditioners by placing wind towers that naturally cools the air. A cooling system was installed inside the gigantic wind tower, which is basically a ring of misters placed at the top of the wind tower so that the combinations of minuscule droplets of water and air cast humid and cool air into the streets and courtyards.
The Robinson Tower comprises a 17-story crystalline light office tower hovering above the elevated 7-story retail podium, separated by a striking roof garden, allowing panoramic views over Marina Bay and downtown Singapore. A defining design feature of the mixed-use tower are the series of garden terraces, which serve to split the tower into two sections and contributes to creating a striking visual termination to the Robinson Road vista. Other green spaces in Robinson Tower include an atrium garden, which is accessed by an escalator from the ground floor and overlooks the street below with full-height windows. A garden also tops the tower's upper section and features a garden walk that runs around the perimeter of the tower, providing dramatic views out to the city below. This garden and the steep roof terrace are open to the public as well as building users. The Robinson Tower in Singapore integrates and combines trees within its structures, where you can see the trees and grass inside the building. It was actually designed by American practice Con Pedersen Fox in collaboration with 61 architects. The reason why the Robinson Tower was built is because a policy that was adopted in 2014 stating that any lost plant space due to urban development must be replaced by a publicly accessible garden on an identical surface in the new building. The 24,000 square meter office building contains a publicly accessible garden atop its retail podium, as well as a rooftop garden that everyone will surely enjoy. The facets of the tower are designed to reflect the sun and sky differently depending on the weather and the times of the day, like a kaleidoscope. Singaporeans believe that this is the beginning or their beginning to create a greener, more livable cityscape not only in the city center but also in wholly new development.
Garden terraces that reach up to about 60 meters above the ground contain some 35,000 plants representing 76 species. A huge semicircular atrium and a triangular lobby provide contrast to the greenery. In this space is a symphony hall, offices, and shops. The Arcos building was constructed on the last remaining green space in the city center, so the architects Emilio Ambaz and Associates created a design to preserve the green space as much as possible while still fitting in a large office building. In addition, a green roof reduces the energy consumption of a building because it keeps the temperature inside more constant and comfortable. Green roofs also capture rainwater runoff and support the life of insects and birds. The building is a success in Japan. Its terrace south facade utilized by many in the area for exercise and rest, affording views of the city and the harbor beyond. Unfortunately, it has received little press overseas, especially in the United States.
That is all for the group number 8. Thank you.